In the spring, when native grasses are first emerging from winter dormancy and only a few inches tall, 2, 3, 4 inches tall, it's important not to graze the pasture at that point. The reason being is that those plants are not large enough yet to sustain both growth and grazing. So the net effect of what you'd be doing is really just grazing your roots. You're grazing the energy reserve right out of those roots. Even when those grasses start to get 6 to 12 inches tall, it's important to resist the temptation to get in there and start grazing. Instead, you want to wait until that pasture gets on average 12 to 15 inches tall. That's telling you that those plants are big enough now to begin to sustain grazing. For example, this eastern gamagrass pasture here is ready to graze. The plants are big, vigorous, and it can provide good, high-quality forage. When you get on a pasture in the spring, though, does need to vary based on how you plan to graze the pasture. So if you're going to do rotational grazing, you may want to get on your first paddock earlier than if, for instance, you were going to graze it continuously or at least for a longer period of time. Also, it depends on your stocking level. If you're going to stock pretty heavily, you want to let that grass get a little taller for your initial grazing. If you're stocking lighter, it's going to be important to stock earlier so you can keep up with the grass growth. And finally, you need to pay attention to what kind of grass you intend to grow. In the case of switchgrass, like we've already talked about, you've got that strong spring growth surge, and so in that situation, you've got to be fairly aggressive about your early stocking.